Hello, St. Therese Parish. This Saturday, July 11th, the Church holds up for us St. Benedict of Nursia, an important saint who has had and continues to have an effect on the life of the Church and on the life of the world. St. Benedict was born in the year 480, and this is a time the Roman Empire is collapsing, the world seems to be falling apart, and he sought to live life as a hermit, but men came to join him, and eventually he wrote a rule for monks, the Holy Rule, the Rule of Benedict. And throughout the Middle Ages, monasteries helped to keep alive learning and culture and even civilization. And so many of those followed the rule of St. Benedict. And although it's written for monks, this rule is something that has a lot of value for all Christians. He speaks of Christian values in it, such as prayer, stability, ongoing conversion, community, silence, humility, work, chastity, charity, peace, hospitality, and obedience. And in it there are some gems that are valuable to any Christian. He says, let them prefer nothing to Christ. And what personally to me is probably one of, if not the most important line of the Rule of Benedict is never despair of God's mercy. Sometimes we just want to give up. He says, no, never despair of God's mercy. Now we need to repent. We don't presume upon God's mercy, but we never despair of God's mercy. And our area is blessed with 5 different Benedictine foundations. There are the monks at Conception Abbey, and they're electing a new abbot this Saturday, July 11th, so please pray for them in a special way. Then the Benedictine Sisters in Clyde, Missouri, the Benedictines of Mary in Gower, Missouri, and then across the river, the Benedictine Sisters at Mount St. Scholastica in Atchison, Kansas, and also in Atchison, Kansas, the monks of St. Benedict Abbey, where they also sponsor Benedictine College. And there are going to be links here to these communities if you'd like to learn more about them. As we celebrate the feast of St. Benedict, we ask that we may always be inspired by his example, instructed by his wisdom, and assisted by his prayers. God bless you all.